Hello, welcome back to the Fish Locker. Today we're going to be talking about fishing scales. It's a question that people ask me an awful lot, and one that I've kind of had trouble with over the past 10 years is finding a good set of fishing scales. For something smaller, I've always had a little set of digital scales, a set that just fits in your pocket. Last year, Mum managed to find their way into the water, so I need some new ones. I've contacted a few people, and the guys at Veals Mail Order, they've sent me 5 different sets of scales to test. All I'm going to do is I was going to test to see which are the most accurate, which suited my fishing the best, which ones I like using, and well, I'll let you make your own minds up. I'll just show you my findings. What I've made up here is I've made up kind of a brace to be able to hang the scales from, and I have some measured weights. We have some Avery scales which are £1, £2, £4 and £7, and I also have some other weights. Now I have verified them on a set of scales that are okay to plus or minus a gram. You'll see this, all I've done is I'm going to plan out to weighing each of these. I've already checked them all. That's supposed to be 150 grams, plus or minus a gram, that'll do. 3 ounces is 85 grams, 84 grams, that's close enough for me. 2 pounds is supposed to be 907 grams, close enough. I've tried to cut down as many variables as possible, so all of the batteries that we're going to be using are new batteries, and I'm going to be using the same stand to hold each scale and the same weights. I'm going to go through and I'm going to measure each weight 3 times and take an average, and then we'll work out which are the most accurate. So the scales that we're going to be testing are 2 sets of Reubens, a set of portable digital scales, and 2 sets of Berkleys. We will open them all up and get some new batteries in them, and then we'll get the first one lit up. First set, portable digitals. You can go through, and kilograms, pounds, gin, I'm not quite sure what gin is, 1 ounce, right, 1.9 locked in. You can also press the button, tells you what it is in grams. 0.99, 7.01. £7 is actually 3.175, so it's 5 grams out at £7. So 250 grams out at 10 kilos. So we have got a 16 kilo dumbbell that I was going to weigh, but I'm not going to go that far with this because I think it'll break. Next one up is going to be the Berkley Pocket Digital, and these go up to 25 kilogram or 55 pound. Again, exactly the same with the last one. I honestly don't think that this part here will do 25 kilos. We'll measure it up to what we've got, and if it feels like it's going to do it, I'll try it. But personally, first looking at it, I don't think it's going to manage. To look at it, really simple to use, straight off, power on, pounds and ounces, kilos, that's it. There's your power button, there's your 0 button. Bang on a pound, and if you go to the grams, it's only 2 grams out, 230 grams out. Right, it does say that it will weigh up to 25 kilos. I personally don't think it'll get there, but we're going to try it. Right, I am impressed. 24.96 kilos. That is 21 kilos. That is 9 pounds, which is 4 kilos. 25 kilos. 24.96. And what I'm more impressed about is this survived. So yeah, I am very impressed. The next ones we're going to try are these Berkley fishing gear ones. Now they say that they go up to £50. I've seen quite a lot of people using these and they like them because it's got a good grip that you can hold onto there. Now it is definitely stronger than the likes of these ones, but we'll see if it's more accurate. It does seem to be incredibly simple. It's just got 2 buttons on it. Just a power on and 0. Just to show you that this is honest, this is the second set of new batteries that were put into this and we still haven't managed to get it working properly. It says it takes 2 of those and it needs to have both of those metal contacts touching it. Third set of batteries in there. But if we press down hard on the back, it comes on. Tell you what, it's not looking good for these straight away, is it? Tell you what, it's a good job I'm not reviewing them. Right, finally managed to get them to work. What we ended up having to do was put a little spacer of cardboard in the back of the battery there to make sure the contacts touched. So there's an ounce. We've just tried to figure out how to change it between pounds and ounces and kilos. Let's go back to the instructions. This straight away is the least easy to work. You have to press and hold the power button and then press and hold the choose and hold 1, 2, 3 and it changes. 1, 2, 3, it changes back. Whereas the other ones, it was simply once you've weighed something, it's 1 button. So unfortunately that's a negative for them. Right. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Whereas the other one, it was just a simple 1 push button. £7 weight. So it's reading at 7.2. That's 5 kilo and it's measuring 5.17. So it's 170 grams out. Right. It's measuring the 10 kilo weight at 10.3. So it's 300 grams out at 10 kilos. The 16 kilo dumbbell is weighing at 16.56. Tested out this one to a max weight. It says 50 pounds or 23 kilos. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's just less than 22 kilos. And it's reading over 50 pounds. So it's a kilo out. So it's 2 pounds out at max weight. Right, the next ones are these Reubens. I think these are the Reuben 9000s digital scales. I like this little packet that it comes in. It's also got a little thing so you can put it on your belt if that's what you want. The difference between these and the other ones, straight away you can see, is that they've got like a T handle for you to hold. Quite narrow, they seem really simple. Just an on-off, 0 kilos and pounds. First thing I've noticed on the back of here, you take the back off to put the batteries on, there is no O-ring seal, so they are not waterproof. You see, it's just plastic on plastic. Starting with an ounce. £1 ounce. You can see with the Reubens, the £7 weight is coming in at £7 1 ounces. I like this about this scale is that you can just one click between pounds and ounces, one click between kilos and grams. The 5 kilo weight, bang on 5. For the 16 kilo, it's actually coming in at 15.875, so it's measuring light. It's the first one that's measured light. The 10 kilo weight coming in at 10.225, so 225 grams over the 10 kilo. The last scale we're going to look at are the Reubens. This is a Reuben 7000, I think. Yeah, 7000. This is the most expensive one. Immediately you can see that it is a bigger, more substantial piece of kit. This isn't a little pocket one. It feels nicer to the touch, whereas the other one felt a little bit, I don't know if I can say plasticky, like cheap plasticky. This one has got a better cover to it. Comes with a little screwdriver. Yeah, it has got a little foam seal in it so that the battery pack's waterproof, which is good. Straight away by looking at it, it only just does to full ounces, so it's not as sensitive as other ones maybe. There, look, there's an ounce. 0.8. There, look. There's your 3 ounces. So it isn't even registering an ounce. If you're weighing big fish like catfish or big bags of fish, it would be alright, but when you're, like it's saying that it has a sensitivity of an ounce. Well, there's an ounce hanging from it and it's not even registering. There's the 85 gram weight. It's just not sensitive enough, is it? It's just gone up in 25 grams, so it would either be between 75 and 100. Try the £2 weight. Bang on £2. The £7 weight, so bang on 7 and bang on to the gram, whereas the £4 weight was weighing light. The 10 kilo weight, 250 grams heavy. Yeah. This scale actually, it says it will go up to 30 kilos. So I am going to try it to 26. I'm going to put the 10 kilo and the 16 kilo dumbbell together. Yeah. I'll quickly do a conclusion. Everything from being the least expensive to the most expensive, they were all very good up to about £4. The top end of the scale, these are ones that will go higher. They only differentiate between 25 grams, so this one didn't even register an ounce on the scale, but it would goes up to 30 kilograms, whereas the rest of them, they top out at 23, 25, 25. When we got to the end of the scale, this one, 2.5% out. I measured it up to 10 kilos and it was 250 grams out. The next one, this one stole the show for me. I didn't expect it to be too good because it doesn't feel too well made. And if you look at the back, it's only just really like plastic. There's no waterproofing in there at all. So in a saltwater environment, it would not survive. But I took it up to 25 kilos. And it measured 24.96 kilos, so it was 40 grams out at max weight at 25 kilos. It did survive, which I didn't think it was going to. This one actually performed the worst. it was okay up to £4, like I say with the rest of them, and then it was 3% off, and then it was 3.2% off, and then when I took it up to 16 kilos, it was 500 grams off. So at 16 kilos, it's over £1 off. And not only that, but the messing about that we had putting it together, we ended up having to put a little piece of cardboard in the back so that the connections would touch. It is waterproofed on the back, which a lot of them aren't, but for the messing about for the batteries, it's not worth it for me. Also, with the buttons, you pick up one of these and it's literally power on, and then you can change. And then you can zero, and then you can change. It's that simple. This one here, you've got to hold it for 3 seconds and then press another one for 3 seconds and then wait, and it's just messing about. It's got a nice handle on it, but for the messing about you've got with it and the fact that it was the least accurate, this one I won't be buying one. The Reubens are good scales. This one though, unfortunately, it is plasticky and there is no waterproofing in the back. It was accurate, but no more accurate than the other ones. I do like the fact that it's got this hold on it, but it can still only go up to 25 kilos like the rest of them do. It was nice to get a little pouch with it, but I'm not sure that I'll be paying the extra money just to get a pouch. The best one was the most expensive one. It's got a memory of 50 different weights, and why you would ever want to do that, I don't know. But very simple to use, very nice screen. It is waterproof on the back. It did hold up well. The only problem is it only differentiates between 25 grams. So if you're measuring anything that's only light, like a single fish or a small silver or something like that, where you're wanting ½ an ounce, you're not going to get it with this one. If you're measuring bags or if you're measuring big conger and things like that, you'll get it, and it's waterproof. But you're paying 5 or 6 times more than what you're paying for these. All equally accurate, 2.5%, 3% off at 10 kilos, 16 kilos. Max, I couldn't take this up to max because I didn't have up to 30 kilos in measured weight. But there you go. This is the one that performed the best. This is the one that I'll be buying.